Radio 1. Kutski.
Welcome to the show. Many thanks to Jules for the past 2 hours. As always, quality trance music. But now we're going for that infamous gear change into the hard stuff. Now it's time for hard dance and hardcore with Kutski on Radio 1.
Oi, oi! You're in tune to DJ Kutski on Radio
1. Expect big, fast, heavy beats.
Track to kick off the show there, big Italian hard trance, so that's Sa.Vee.Oh with Unlimited. Coming up on tonight's show, we've got a big one for you. As always, the biggest hard dance, hardcore and rave music right across the board. We've got the hardest record in the world right now. We've got the Euro mix this time. We're going to be dedicating that more to the sounds of European hard trance because we've got an exclusive guest mix from the Dutch hardstyle superstars that are Showtek. Got an interview and I caught up with them earlier this evening, ahead of their gig in London tonight. But before all that,
Radio 1. Kutski.
It's time for you to get straight into the mix with the Euro sounds from some of the UK artists that are really putting a tangent on things at the moment, really mixing it up. And one of the key players in that at the moment is Antrill, aka Vinyl Groove. You may remember him from the old hardcore days that he used to do. This is his new track that he's doing called Invade Stadium Mix. Turn it up.
Kutski, Kutski, Radio 1, wind up your waist. Alright, yeah, boy.
Text lines are open 81199. That's the number to get in touch with us. Want to say big shout to Victoria from Scotland. Shout to Jacob, Dan, Wes, Liam and the Walton Ravers. They already got in touch. Twitter.com/Kutski, Kutski. They haven't missed any time at all. We're online, we're on the text. Get in touch, let us know what you're up to.
trust every Friday night on Radio 1.
The texts been coming in thick and fast so far. Big up to Sheps and Denty. Shout to Roy and Jojo. Said they're loving the music hard tonight. Shout to the Mince Pie crew working away in Grimsby. Busy time of year for you guys. Shout to Andy and Dave raving away. Leanne and Steve just got in, still raving. Craig in Sheffield. The rave crew's big tonight. 81199, get in touch. shouts for you. The text line really is heavy tonight. 81199. Big up to Fog and Jody from Scotland. A big shout to Andy from Newcastle. He says he always texts in, really wants a shout. So big up to Andy. Shout to Gordon in Trent, Scotland. Mia, Sammy and Ashley in Wales. Slim from Birmingham. And the old school raver in Shan tuned in as always. Heavy show coming up for you tonight. Got plenty of hardcore, some old school classics in the second hour, and of course, that legendary guest mix coming up from Showtek, the hardstyle masters at the moment. But for now, we're continuing in the mix. This is Jon Doe, Back in Time.
Rave on!
Winding the mix up there with a massive UK hard trance for you. One of the pioneers that really pushed this scene forward back in the late 90s and proving that he's still on top of the game today. That's Jon Doe, Back in Time. Before that, you heard the leading lady of hard dance teaming up with Phil York. That was Bondage and Whips. And before that, MDA and Spherical, We Are Hardcore. If you want the full track listing for the mix, we do like to get through them quickly on this show. Check out our website, bbc.co.uk/radio1/Kutski, and you can grab the full track listing and listen again for 7 days there.
Ready to groove.
Radio 1. Kutski plays hard dance and hardcore.
Okay, now it's time for some old school influence hard house action with some pounding 303s. Reminds me of all the underground rave stuff that we used to do in Bristol back in the day. The really pounding stuff, and you're going to be loving the break on this one. This is Kutski on Radio 1.
Let's go! To the K, to the U, to the T, to the S, to the K, to the I. Kutski and the place. Wind up your ears, boy.
That one's massive, I think you'll agree. That's Leigh Brooks, proper acid sound. Not sure what label that's going to be coming out. I'll keep you posted on that one. I'm sure it'll be getting more than one play. Really captured the old school vibe on that one. Some more shouts for you. Big up Melissa and Jodie. Shout to Ellie. She said she stayed up way past the bedtime eating cheese and onion crisps and raving away to Radio 1. It's what it's about. So big up to Ellie in Southampton. Shout to Dave the Rave and Nevitz. Phil and Shell driving home from London. Shout to Carmen and Mike and Danny from Burnley. All locked in, raving it up on Radio 1.
Could you guys please stop scratching?
Kutski. Radio 1.
Now it's time for something just that little bit different. This is Technoboy and Ruffian, exclusive to the show. This is the Underground.
Damn, man, what is this? What is this? Is this what you Italians call lento? I'll give you something. And while we at it, let's give it a new name, right? The Undersound. Hear this!
In Kutski we trust, every Friday night on Radio 1.
When you listen to the slow down beat, you might think it's music without speed. I'm checking if you dare to open your mind, so you will understand what two worlds combine. What we doing is apply a little trick. Slow down the tempo and stretch out the kick. Deeper into solid kicks, fill up the air. Almost like your body surround you everywhere. The energy is building up, the tension is growing. Prepare yourself for something big, mind-blowing. Technoboy and Ruffian, got your common ground. It's a revolution of the Undersound.
Faster, Kutski. Faster.
Revolution of the Undersound. Check it out. I'll show you how we rock. Let's give them something new. Here it is. Lento. Is this what you call lento? Is this what you Italians call lento? Let me show you how we do our thing. Undersound, sound, 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 the Undersound.
Faster Kutski, faster Kutski, faster Kutski, faster!
Just to whet your appetite with the sounds of Hardstyle there, that's Technoboy and MC Ruffian with the Undersound. We've We've got Showtek coming up at the top of the hour. 2 o'clock, they're going to be in the mix with some cutting edge upfront hardstyle. We're going to leave the hardstyle to them, and we're getting a lot of love on the text. Big shout to Caroline and Hannah. They say they're locked in Northern Ireland. They said they've seen Showtek loads this year at Planet Love. They absolutely smashed it. I was playing just a few sets before them there, and they did well and truly smash it. Can't wait to hear their mix. But before that,
could you guys please stop scratching?
Kutski. Radio 1.
So it's time for the Euro mix. As I said, we're going to leave the hardstyle beats to Showtek tonight, so I'm going to be getting into the mix with some of the Euro hard trance that's kicking it off at the moment. Up first, a guy called Kid Kaos, who's been absolutely rocking it this year. And this is a track that I've been supporting called Music Is My Weapon, but I've got an exclusive ASYS remix for you. Turn it up, this is Kutski, Radio 1.
Kutski, serving you up a massive slice of hard dance and hardcore.
Kutski, bringing you the hard dance and hardcore as we do every Friday night 1 till 3 a.m. Bringing you the hard beats. Right now we're in the Euro mix, taking things in a slightly more trancey direction this week, leaving room for Showtek to step up and bring us the heavy hardstyle beats. Right now you're listening to two of the main artists pushing the hard trance sound out in the hardstyle dominated market that is the Netherlands. This is Fausto and Tommy Pulse with Melancholica.
In Kutski we trust every Friday night on Radio 1.
years from now, a star will explode and threaten to destroy the galaxy. That is where I'm from. The future. The final frontier.
More shouts on 81199, the text number. Big up to Rush, the chauffeur driving around London tonight. That's from his wife Sue. Big shout to Johnny Simpson, the Ultimate Buzz crew, and Quakey from Shildon. Steve-O from D-Side in North Wales. Jim the White Van Man from Stoke, he's a regular listener.
The final frontier.
Big shout to Sean. He says everyone's raving away in his house to the Kutski tunes. That's what we like to hear. Big up to JBC and Gamma. They're on the way to London. And shout to the night shift workers in Livingston. 81199 is the text number. Twitter.com/Kutski, Kutski. Get in touch.
Keeping the rave alive.
Kutski.
Winding up the hard Euro sounds. Two artists from the UK that have been pushing this sound for many years now, and they've risen to the top of the scene in the UK and getting lots of respect out in Europe as well. That's John the Baptist and Chucky with Final Frontier. One more before we get into the mix with Showtek. This is Edge 1 Compounded. This is Joey's 2010 exclusive remix on Radio 1.
Ready to groove.
Radio 1. Kutski plays hard dance and hardcore.
Okay, now it's time for our guest mix from Showtek. I caught up with the guys earlier this evening. This is what they had to say. Hey guys, so in the studio we have Showtek and MC Deviate. Now I've got to get the names right here. I'm a little bit struggling with names. We've got Jord, is that correct? Jord.
Like shoe, think of your shoe and put an R and a D like forward on the end, like Sjoerd. That's it.
AKA DJ Joro on your own.
That's true. Yes,
that's true.
But the focus is totally on Showtek.
It's all on Showtek these days.
True. Yeah.
We've got the legendary voice of Hardstyle, Peter MC Deviate.
Yes.
And then again with the names, we've got Wouter, aka Walt, aka the other brother of Showtek.
Correct.
So how's it going, guys? It's your first gig in London tonight, I believe.
Yes, actually the first one, and only been here to visit the city, but not to play. So we're really excited for tonight.
So you guys have been really busy over the summer, obviously, keeping in touch with you, catching you at gigs and festivals over in the UK, and it seems like every other weekend you're in LA, Australia, right across the board. How's the summer been for you? It's been a bit crazy, hasn't it, really?
It was a bit hectic lately because of the new album, Analog Players in Digital World. And we're doing a world tour right now, so it's from coast to coast, and then from New York, LA we had last week, Germany.
And we thought after the hectic summer it would stop, but it just keeps going on, all the craziness. But we're in the right rhythm now, so it's going pretty well now, so it's really good.
Anybody that's kind of not really familiar with the term, can you kind of describe what the vibe of Hardstyle's about, what the music's all about?
It's musical.
It's sometimes really harsh.
That's what we like.
It's if you talk about Showtek, I think we have a good combination of accessible sound and still hard, basic, bass things
on the underground.
So it's a combination of everything. So it's sometimes more transy, sometimes it's just easy going. Kick and bass.
And if you hear it for the first time, like at home or like on a small stereo, it sounds a bit like a little lame, but if you hear it in a club or a big venue, I think it's one of the best.
Fills the room.
Yeah, it's one of the best music to play, even if you don't like it and you're in a big room, you hear it, the nice melodies, it's we really love it. And we really see like all over the world, more and more people are starting to like the harder sound, so it's good.
Yeah. So what have you got coming up in the mix tonight for us?
Good question. We're gonna play some new stuff from our album, and we're gonna play some tracks from other producers we also like to play, like usually when we play in a club or in a big festival. So we just do a nice mix of what we like in our scene.
Excellent. So if people want to find out a little bit more about your sound and what you guys are up to, where can they check out? Have you got a MySpace or a website? Or?
Yeah, we got a MySpace, of course, but if you just go to showtek.nl, you can find all the information about Twitter and about MySpace, YouTube, and of course also where you can buy the album.
Excellent stuff. This is Showtek in the Mix, BBC Radio 1.
The premiere of the sound of Showtek.
The world is mine. My style is everlasting. I won't back down. I won't back down. I won't back down. You clown. Talk to these people, man. Hey, I know you wanna see me fall, man. I know you'd rather see me lose it all, but I'm a born winner. I was put on this earth to make a difference, homie. The world is my playground. The birds left the cage, I'm doing things my way now. Yeah, man, I'm willing to die for the cause. That's the difference between me and y'all. To be the best, you have to beat the best. I'm undefeated. My style is everlasting, and I'ma never back down. You clown. Yeah, we win. You lose. We live. You die. The world is mine. The world is mine.
Showtek, and you're listening to our 30 minutes promotional mix for our newest album, Analog Players in a Digital World. Thanks BBC One, thank you DJ Kutski, and thank you listeners.
I know you want to see me fall, man. I know you'd rather see me lose it all. But I'm a born winner. To be the best, you have to beat the best. And I'm undefeated, homie. My style is everlasting, and I'll never back down. You clown. We win.
This is Radio 1.
BBC Radio 1.
We live. You die. The world is mine.
Analog players in a digital world.
In this corporate powered world, fear is the only enemy. Face the enemy.
BBC Radio 1.
Radio 1.
The enemy. losing your job, fear of losing a loved one, fear of a heart attack.
tuned to Kutski, BBC Radio 1. And right now, we've got a very special guest mix from the kings of hardstyle at the moment. This is Showtek from the Netherlands. Get in touch on the text 81199. Let us know if you're feeling the industrial beats. For now, we continue with the mix.
BBC Radio 1. Radio 1. Radio 1. Radio 1.
Trust somebody who shakes your feelings. The noisemaker is back.
Radio 1.
Radio 1. Radio 1. Radio 1.
Trust somebody who shakes your feelings. The noisemaker is back. Somebody who shakes your feelings. The noisemaker is back. Hardstyle revolution. Hardstyle Revolution.
BBC Radio 1. Radio 1. Radio 1.
The melody makes you one with your emotions. The rhythm makes you believe in it. We speak music. The way you go, caused by our music. We cannot yet explain, we can only tell. We speak music. Music. Your emotions. The rhythm makes you believe in it. We speak music. Players in a digital world.
Kutski Radio 1. Kutski.
I have to say a massive big up to the Showtek boys for that awesome guest mix. The text line nearly exploded with support on that. Gotta say big up to Chris Payton from Scotland. He said Showtek are rocking my speakers. Mr. P in Brighton, he says Showtek are slamming it. The North Wales crew, we're loving Showtek. Martin from Plymouth got in touch. He said that Showtek were down in Plymouth recently and absolutely rocked the show. Tony Horney was loving the mix. Hannah and Steve R, they said they're loving the industrial beats. I live for hardstyle, baby, that's from Mikey in North Wales. And Sub-Zero from Holland tuned in as well. Massive support on that one for the hardstyle beats. But now we're going to be picking up the pace, taking things just a little bit faster. This is Electrux with the Underground.
Kutski, serving you up a massive slice of hard dance and hardcore.
Okay, it's that time. It's that time again, the time that you can cower behind the speakers. It's time for the hardest record in the world right now. And I know I did say a couple of weeks ago that I thought I'd found the ultimate hardest record in the world. And I was worried that I was never going to be able to top it again. But I really, really, really do think that I've done it this week. And I'm not just saying it. Since I first heard this, I've been so excited to play it here. Basically, it clocks in at 200 BPM. And it's one of them tracks, at the beginning you think it's just quite fast. Then it gets a little bit harder, and then harder and harder. And then by the end you're like, wow, it's like one of them. I was just sitting listening to it at home and felt out of breath by the time I got to the end of it. So I really can't big it up enough. And I want you to really get in touch with me now on 81199. As soon as this drops, let me know what you think. And then let me know as it goes through the record, because it gets pretty crazy. This is The Player with My Misery, and this really, really is the hardest record in the world right now.
Yes, Kutski, this is the hardest record in the world right now.
Yo, this is not for the faint-hearted. If you're frightened of beats over 180 BPM, then switch off now. Otherwise, turn up your speakers, cause it's getting harder!
The hardest record in the world right now.
Again, another day's been laid to waste in my disgrace. Stuck in my head again, feels like I'll never leave this place. There's no escape, I'm my own worst enemy. I've given up. some noise, making some noise. Making some noise, making some noise, making some noise, making some noise.
I'm telling you that tune's harder than the bouncers at my local ritzy disco, and that is proper hard.
I did warn you. Oh, that got a massive reaction on the text. Martin says he's absolutely loving it. He says it was crazy insane. Danny said it's one of the most scariest wake-up calls. That was Danny from Aberdeen. Kevin Amonsford, he said it was just absolutely bonkers. Danny from Burnley as well. The texts keep coming in, and I can't say what a contrast into the UK happy stuff, you know what I mean? We'll keep you posted on more texts that come through on that one. But for now, we're going to give you a little bit of a breather. This is the latest vocal anthem from the super label Quash Records. This is Phase 4, Never Gonna Know.
You're never gonna know if you don't try me. You're never gonna know that I could be the one who cares for you. Be everything you want me to. Be the one who shares no dreams tonight. Never gonna know all the love that you are missing. You're never gonna know. You're never gonna know how it feels when we are kissing. You're never gonna know. No, 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 no. If you don't stay now, you're never gonna know. If you just turn around, you're never gonna know that I can be the one who loves you so. Never want to let you go. Be the one who shares your dreams tonight. Never gonna know all the love that you are missing. Never gonna know. Never gonna know how it feels when we are kissing. Never gonna know. No, 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 no. You're never gonna know. You're never gonna know all the love that I've been saving. You're never gonna know. You're never gonna know how to satisfy this craving. You're never gonna know. You're never gonna know all the love that I've been saving. You're never gonna know. You're never gonna know how to satisfy this craving.
The texts are still coming in about the hardest record. I think it was big this week. Big shout to the North Welsh crew. They said loving the hardest record. This tune's amazing. That's from Connor in Rochester. This is proper banging, nearly blew my speakers. That's from Jim in Stoke. Shout to John and Brendan. They said banging Gabba, love it. One text come in and said, what an entry to Chill Out Gabba Sunday. That sounds like a good Sunday, that, doesn't it? Chilling out to Gabba. Wicked stuff. Just simply banging. That's from H in Hereford. Amazed. This is awesome. Can't get enough of it. Tim and Henry down in Bournemouth. The night's just beginning. Also Bruce from Shetland. He says this is well cool. Loving the beats. But we're rocking on with the UK hardcore mix now. Next up, this is Fracas, Come Into My World. let you know, coming up from Monday 7pm, Zane's going to be back with his masterpieces again. I always have a good night with Zane about this, always debating which albums we think should be on there. And he's come up with some absolute classics this time. If you don't know what the masterpiece is about, basically he picks some seminal albums, and then each day next week he's going to be playing 4 of these albums in full without any interruptions. On Monday it's going to be Metallica with a self-titled album, Metallica. Tuesday is The Streets with original Pirate material. Wednesday, The Clash, London's Calling. And Thursday, the one that I'm looking forward to, is Daft Punk with Discovery. So much so that we've even edited down just a few little samples to see if we can get in the mix, get a bit of Daft Punk into it. So you see what I mean? We're having a little play around the studio. Let's see if we can get it in time. Not bad. I'm getting there. It's good fun, this. We're going to hear that more than once on the show before we finish tonight. Continue with the hardcore mix. This is Helica and Stormtrooper, and this is Line Code. Today on Radio 1 from 7am, it's Edith from 5am. Rob the Bank's going to be stepping up, but up next tonight is the Essential Mix this week with Hudson Mohawk. If you missed any of the show, don't forget to listen again online. Check out the BBC iPlayer, bbc.co.uk/Radio1. On the show tonight, we had all the finest UK and Euro hard dance and hardcore. We had the hardest record in the world from The Player. Not going to be forgetting that one in a hurry. And of course, not to be outshined, we had Showtek in the mix, and they played an absolute blinder for us tonight. Loving that. But before I go tonight, I'm going to leave you with one last track, an old school underground classic on XL Records. This is Dance Conspiracy with Dub War Chapter 1. Catch you next week.
program might contain strong language. If you think you may be offended, switch off now.